Howdy, chat. I am in fact here. I went out to go make tea, and then I remembered I have some cold hibiscus tea, so... It's still really warm. I did find the bin lid. So we got the cushion back, that was easy. The bin lid, very luckily, when it got swept up, it actually got swept underneath, underneath one of the benches. So, yeah, it was honestly a relief. It's still like 30-ish degrees. Oh, that's so nice. Holy shit. Hibiscus tea. Incredible. Lip gloss. Hello. Hi. We're gonna see how long I can manage a stream for it, because I do have a little bit of a heat-induced headache. Ads are still playing, but I do have a little bit of a heat-induced headache, but I didn't want to go without streaming today. At least doing like a few things here and there, and yeah. But yeah, I hope y'all are good. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's so nice. I've been a busy bee. We're getting a heat wave this next week in the UK. Same here. It's gonna be pretty warm. Oh yeah, my audio is super loud. Let me fix that. So yes, I've been working on my mats for my gear very slowly. I've been doing that off and on throughout my day, but it's time to take a break from that. I've gotten most of it out of my inventory now, so I have space, a little bit of space again. Space enough to come over here and do a little bit of cooking. Or whatever's, really. We're gonna do... Let me just confirm. Yeah, I got my custom deliveries. Good times. So let's just see what we got. Yeah, 3 of these. Neo Masha. Gotta make those sludge tacos. Exactly. I hope everyone's been keeping cool. I've been up since 1 a.m. Yeah. I woke up a few times last night as well, in all honesty. It's just so warm. Went to bed at 2 a.m. to try and unfuck my sleep. Did it work? Woke up at 7 a.m. Okay. Well, that would get hail at 4 a.m. then this heat during the day. Oh my god. Might just go full nocturnal this next week and try and sleep through the heat of the day. Yeah. Honestly, I do not blame you. We've read all this last week, so I'm just gonna zoom through it. Sorry. You've been a wonderful help. Leave the rest to us and make yourself comfortable by the table over there. Yeah! Enchiladas? Savory Ronek, an aromatic kick of spice. Even considering the addition of supplements, I'm forced to concede that this is our signature flavor. But this is not a taco! You cannot convince me otherwise! Yuki, that's... You're the lady who runs the taco stand, aren't you? Your little kitty was very insistent we follow, and I'm glad we did. We're famished. Yes, welcome! I'm Aunt T, and my stand offers the best tacos in the city. In fact, we were just discussing an addition to our menu, weren't we, Yuki? We're developing a new item specifically catered to Alexandrian tastes. Forgive me for assuming based upon your garb, but we would be most grateful for your opinion should you wish to sample it. Yeah! That was delicious, just like a meal bar from back home, except squishy on the inside and a whole new flavor. Can we come again tomorrow, please? I hail from Tyrol myself, despite appearances. There's nothing quite like the taste of tacos. My daughter has struggled to find something she enjoys eating over here. The food is so different, you see. But it would seem your new item has won her over, as it doubtless would other Alexandrians. Thank you. Eventually we plan to add it to our menu, so we would be honored by your future patronage. I had enchiladas last night. So good. To happy customers! I'd say our Neo tacos went over well. Or do they still not pass muster? I've been short-sighted, Auntie. Please forgive me. There's nothing to forgive. Our job is to put smiles on faces, and we do that best with tacos. The shape matters little when you consider the end result. Today we helped a woman reconnect with her culture and share it with her daughter. Tomorrow? Who can say? I've always admired your talents and ambition. It is the reason I arrived at your kitchen, and why I will do my utmost to support your vision of how Aunt T's tacos should evolve. It would seem we have a product tested and approved for sale. I shall pass along this happy news to Adina. Preparations for a storefront in Solution 9 are already underway. But before we proceed with our grand opening, the consortium would like us to address one final detail. What's wrong with Taquito? Taquito, or rather a casual staff uniform featuring her image, no few members of the consortium have already eagerly backed the proposal. But how would you feel about producing such neo-tunics? Aesthetic! That plump little angel is the face of our Alexandrian venture. I just know Taquito will make a name for our neo-tacos abroad. I have some artistic friends who would leap at the opportunity to lend a hand, but they'll need supplies, and lots of them. Hi, that's me. Our whole staff will eventually take shifts at the second branch, and cooking is messy business, so the more spares we have, the better. Oh, I can hardly wait to see the adorable design we come up with. Yeah! Paste perfectionist. Okay. Paste perfectionist. Okay, so we need this. Whoa! Too many things. Auntie's tunic supplies. Let's do it. To put the taco shop's shirts on the online store and then release the custom deliveries. Oh? Is it a dick move or is it like good marketing? Hey, Spit Insanity. Dick move because they should have been rewards for the custom deliveries. Oh, you mean like not actual shirts? Like the online in-game. For whatever reason, I thought these were real shirts, like actual physical shirts. I was like, why are we angry at real physical shirts being made? They did the same with Shadow Keeper. Oh yeah. That should have been an Eden Blue Mage Savage mount. Oh well. Like I'm in agreement that it does suck, but not much we can do about it. How are our uniforms coming along? Capturing Taquito's charm will be difficult, but well worth it. All a weaver could ask for when making tunics emblazoned with kitty, cats, and tacos. Tikita's adorable little image next to a delicious-looking taco. Everyone will be eager to wear our tunics, so let's make sure we have enough for all shapes and sizes. You've outdone yourself, Aurora. I could hardly imagine, let alone ask for, anything finer. You have my deepest thanks. Like, it could have been when you finish the whole, like, get the hearts to max and do the whole, like, storyline, there could have been, like, an additional, like, side quest thing that pops up and you could have gotten the shirt as a reward. Like, that makes sense. That's cute. That would be... But yeah, to put it on paid shop is a choice. I'm all for store items, but some of them have perfect place to put them, and they just choose money instead. There's a reason the whole dev team seems scared of the cash shop leader. Yeah. Like, it definitely would have made so much more sense as an in-game quest item. Shirts got data mined before the custom deliveries, and everyone thought, oh, that makes sense for the reward. Then they released them on the store, and we went, what the fuck? Rightfully so. Rightfully so. But again, the shitty thing is, like, this is not... It's not like they can change it now. You know? Oh, I missed a red alert at some point. That must have been a while ago. Lux, Mini ran over, I need food. No, here's the thing. I think people have a, you know, are absolutely right to be kind of upset with that. Will we learn the lesson about just not data mining to avoid such disappointment? Also true. Also true. Ooh, I'm not gonna look at my inventory right now. That's... stresses me out. Shakes Magic 8 Ball inconclusive. It's just like... Are they maybe just struggling to come up with ideas for the cash shop? Do they maybe have to hit a quota of items for the shop in order to keep Squeenix happy? I don't know. I don't claim to know the inner workings of Squeenix. Every last pebble. Thanks to everyone's efforts, Mason's work is operating at full capacity, but masonry is far from neat. Debris piles up by the day. I was hoping you could help us solve this growing problem. If you are willing, please go to the workshop and speak with my worker there. She should have an idea for what we need to start cleaning up proper. Aurora, I'm glad to report that operations at the workshop are proceeding apace, with ample deliveries of stone arriving from Warlord's Echo. Yet these deliveries must take the treacherous path to Zurgorteth, the Open-Armed. A slip of the foot might spell an untimely end, and with the trail growing ever busier, I believe it's high time we endeavored to prevent such unhappy accidents. Could I ask for your assistance in preparing the supplies required? I have asked Garharlor to ready the requisite materials. Late again. Aurora, some workers gathering materials of the Shades of Grief have yet to return for their break. I have impressed upon them the importance of regularly scheduled rest for overall productivity, and yet, as an added incentive, I have prepared a fresh batch of charo, a warming stew much loved in these parts. I suspect a hot meal will make them forget their task for a few brief moments. Could I trouble you to visit the Shades of Grief and inform them that the Cario is ready? Cario? Okay, so we've got one in the instance, some over here, and this one here. So, since we're already right here... I didn't read any of that by accident. When repairing the trail, we need to ensure that everything is securely joined and fastened with reliable adhesive. We much appreciate... Oh, okay. Yeah. Society... There we go. This is what I need, yeah. Trail repair supplies, high quality. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The emotes would have sold better. I think it's just greedy marketing peeps doing what they always do. More than likely, yeah. Have you brought the supplies to help fix the trail? Yeah, let's just go ahead and turn it in. Thank you. Rest assured that our work on the repairs shall be held to the same high standards as yours. Accidents can go unnoticed for too long in snowy mountainous terrain. In many cases, the injured are beyond saving by the time they are found. All the more reason to prevent such situations from arising in the first place. And while those traveling the path are ultimately responsible for their own safety, we must do all that we can to reduce risks they face. Didn't eat lunch for a stupid reasoning. That'll do it. I had some cookies and crackers and also forgot to have lunch. But after stream, I've got some either eggplant parmesan, pizza, or teriyaki chicken. These are all frozen meals because I also, in true ADHD fashion, forgot to go do my groceries. So one of the, hold on, okay. One of the ADHD things of having meals on hand comes in clutch. Did someone say Hario? Yes. Chiro, maybe? My favorite! We Yakoi can't get enough of the stuff. If you cut me open, I dare say I'd bleed, Hario. I must return while the pot is warm. My thanks, friend. There were topless men drinking in the road outside, and I kinda didn't want to stand in my kitchen window and risk them seeing me. I mean... Oh, my back. Still, I must press on. Ah, near jumped out of my skin! I mean, apologies, I did not notice you approach. Did I hear you mention Chario? Why, it's long past time for my break, and I feel all the more rested after a hot meal. With Nopely providing us with so many different ingredients and spices as of late, people have been experimenting with new Chario recipes. I wonder what's doing today. I would hope that they're going by market research, but some of these decisions feel really unpopular and others don't. I try not to spend money, but I'm not immune. Sales have pulled a few dollars from me. Oh yeah, I mean, they get my ass constantly. For real. There's some things that I've looked at and I've kind of been like, nah. But they still get my ass. For real. At some point I'm gonna get that new emote. The one that looks like a flopping fish spinning through the air. Never spent a penny in my life. My thanks for passing along the message. Both workers returned safe and sound and are presently enjoying a well-earned repast. The restoration is arduous work, to be sure, and they are wont to overexert themselves. Though my Cheerio started as a simple way to encourage more regular breaks, I must say it has turned into quite the culinary adventure. Of late, I've been experimenting with different meats and spices to create the most rejuvenating meal possible. Several have proved quite a hit with the workers. At this rate, I'll be opening my own eatery. Even so, I suspect our workers may continue to neglect their breaks without someone to remind them. I hope I may count on your help rounding them up again. I'm gonna spend a penny in your life. How is your bladder not exploded? Case in point. Ways Squeenix has gotten my ass on the cat shop, or the cat shop, Mog store. My brain is so mush. Head hurty from heat. Vyarger said he was sending someone. I assume that's you? We need to deal with the debris before it gets in the way of our work. Mind you, I don't mean to simply dispose of it. The fragments can be crushed into gravel for laying pathways or used to build foundations. We can also mix it with some limestone to make materials we use for repairs. To that end, I would ask you to mix these leftover stone fragments with limestone to make repair materials. If you run out, there's always more in that crate right over there. Words hard. Sets, salvage stone supplies. Cat shop actually works for this game. Please tell me saying spend a penny for having a Wii isn't a British thing. Yeah, I've never heard that. I'm gonna be honest. Never heard it either. And there's also some British people who've never even heard of this. Okay, Tommy's heard of it. Must not have made it to Wales. Probably a regional thing. Yeah, when I saw your comment, I was like, this... Finnish wasn't too difficult, I hope. Many for women as they had to pay a penny while men got it free. It's very old. Wow! That's mad. Okay. Good, exactly as ordered. The pile of debris is a touch smaller and we have supplies to keep building. An efficient use of resources, if you ask me. I'll take these over to the other workers right away. Tell Vyarger I appreciate him sending capable help. Toilet locks you put a penny in to open. Men's urinals weren't charged. Apparently the saying has been in decline since the 1970s. That tracks. Now it's spend 50p for a Wii. See, I grew up in the country, so people just used a tree. I suppose you were surprised we reused the debris. Well, masonry is about more than just simply breaking down stone, you know? One must learn to use every last pebble. Of course, not being a stonemason myself, I learned that wisdom from our expert. Without people like her, I wager we would still be freezing in the snow. Thank you for your help today, Aurora. Yay! No way! Yahweh! Aurora, what perfect timing. I was just about to make my way up the mountain, but now that you're here, there's a small but vital task I would entrust to you. You see, we are currently in the process of restoring a larder Dartorgor used to store not only foodstuffs, but apparently also ceremonial offerings used during the pact. We found many different food items when we uncovered its ruins, but as of yet, we have no way of knowing which were for eating and which were for used as offerings. There is a merchant in Warlord's Echo by the name of Kerburler, with whom Dartorgor often had dealings. I thought perhaps he might know if any of the wares she traded for were used in the ritual. Oh my goodness. My reading capability is so difficult today. Combination of the heat, a heat-induced headache. My brain's just melting. I would send one of our own to seek him out, but every pair of hands is busy clearing out the remaining snow. I was just about to join them, in fact. Dartorgor's living sepulchre has yet to be found, after all. That leaves you to speak with the merchant on our behalf. A much less laborious task than the one that awaits me, I promise. Can you do this for us? Yeah. Thank you, Aurora. Remember, the merchant's name is Kabuler. I hope this knowledge can aid us. All that combined with my dyslexia, this is like wild ride. Okay. Hello. Hello. Dartorgor from the mountain? Ah, yes, I remember her. We would trade on occasion. Though she never mentioned this pact you speak of. Thinking back, however, it does shine a new light on one peculiar aspect of our dealings. I've got like hair stuck on my lips. Stop it. There we go. As I recall, she would usually ask for an assortment of dried meats and seasonings, the types of food that would last, such items as would be difficult to come by in those snowy peaks. Nothing peculiar about that, to be sure, but the tender she used was unusual. You see, she traded me corn and corn seeds, which she claimed to grow herself. Quite the strange crop for such a frigid clime, right? Well, she said it was a singular type, bred over generations to withstand the freezing weather. Of course, I couldn't deny such an uncommon opportunity, but I took one bite of the corn and regretted my choice straight away. Still, I figured I could sell it as feed or process it into something usable, so I accepted her produce whenever she visited. Dartorgor seemed to have a hard life up on the mountain, so I was happy to provide her with what she needed. One time I suggested that growing something else besides inedible corn might solve her food problems. What do you think she said to that? She said, "My order took great care in cultivating it to match the taste of our dear friends." Ah. Considering she lived alone, I wasn't quite sure what she meant, but she was so earnest in her answer I decided not to press further. But now the pieces are falling into place. I gather this corn has something to do with your ritual. Yeah, I'd say so. You know, I've been wanting to meet Farafar and her hands of Zergorta for some time. Allow me to accompany you up the mountain. Word of work being done at has reached us here in Warlord's Echo, and I've wondered how I could contribute. Now's my chance to find out. Aw, Dark Pegasus. So pretty. I really love this hibiscus tea, but it's really, really sweet and I need like actual water. Give me a second. There you are, Aurora. Farafar here might be young, but she takes to leading naturally. I'm impressed by how much progress everyone's made so far. Most of the others are resting now, but Farafar has had us clearing snow all day long. I can barely lift my arms. A hard day's work deserves a hearty reward, wouldn't you agree? I'll treat you to some of my most delicious wares when this is done. Yeah. By the way, Farafar, do you have any insight as to what Dark Torgor was referring to before? Those dear friends she and the others grew the corn for? She must have meant the snow spirits. The corn must have been a crucial part of the ritual. Given that it was grown and harvested among the snow, it makes sense that the spirits would have a taste for it. I suppose the larder housed a healthy stock of the crop. Even so, I fail to see how anyone, spirits to know, could eat that stuff. Perhaps the caretakers processed it somehow before making an offering? Without knowing their techniques, however, growing it now may not be the wisest path. Oh, sorry to interrupt, but I've been meaning to mention, the large stone we found buried under the snow, the carvings were quite distinct. Let me guess, this stone is gonna have the solution to our immediate problem. Sure, they can make it into booze, if nothing else. True. Are you saying you found a sepulcher? The Torgor's living sepulcher? If it is indeed the stone we've been searching for, then it should hold all the answers we need. You didn't let them finish. The way forward is clear. We finished shoveling the rest of the snow. If only it were so simple. The snow around the stone is frozen solid. Maybe ice picks could help us free it? Oh, of course. With tools like that, we risk damaging the stone, and thus losing forever the precious stories carved into it. As of now, we lack the means to remove it cleanly from the ice. Unless... Aurora, could you return with me to shelter? The tools we need require a deft hand to craft, and I cannot make them alone. Have you considered fire? Yeah. Much appreciated. Then let our focus be on seeing the sepulcher safely rescued. Oh, maybe the snow spirits will get angry with the fire, though. In the meantime, the others should continue their work on the larder. Remember to give yourselves time to rest every once in a while. You know, I know it's really warm outside, like boiling hot, but I suddenly find myself in the mood for, like, stew. Like a summertime stew. Oh, you know what else I thought about recently? You know what I haven't had in ages? Sloppy Joes. If my intuition is correct, our Torgor's sepulcher will contain details on the offering, and while I would like it uncovered as quickly as possible, the task must be attended to with care. which is why I wouldn't trust no one else with crafting the tools we require. You are not one to disappoint after all. I require a fluid that will help us maintain constant temperature around the stone. I fear drastic fluctuations may cause it to crack and damage. Can I trust you to make it for us? We're Furtar will keep you stocked with all the supplies you need. Good luck, Aurora, although I know you need it not. Ilbert's favorite. I'll be real, I thought Sloppy Joe's was a made-up thing by cartoons. No, Sloppy Joe's was something that, like, you get on, like, a special occasion when it started to get warm outside. At least, okay, maybe not other families, but, like, growing up we were dirt fucking poor, so if we were having Sloppy Joe's at any point in time, it was usually a special occasion in the middle of summer. What am I making? Ah, yes, ice removal tools. Class not set to— oh, for fuck's sake. What's it, like a burger but the meal is wet? Yeah, so the meat is— it's like ground or shredded beef, usually, with like a particular sauce mixed into it, and occasionally like some other things, but it's mostly like the meat and the sauce mixed together. It's sloppy, it goes on a burger, and it's quite delicious, I won't lie. I haven't had it in a very long time because it's only been in the past 2 years that I stopped being a vegetarian for health reasons, or pescatarian, I should say. So like the last time I had it would have been like, I was like 12 or something. Have you finished already? Good, good. May I have a look? You sure can. Tasting history is a good US school Sloppy Joe recipe. Yeah. Sounds like it triggered my texture issues. It might for some people. I can definitely see that. The taste definitely outweighs the texture issue. Because I sometimes have a texture thing as well. And I can definitely say as a kid the taste of it always outweighed. As I said, you do not disappoint. These will certainly help us free the sepulchre from that stubborn ice. With work on the larder going well, our goal feels so close at hand. I want to rush headlong to the end, but I know haste will only set us back. Beautiful, is it not? Despite his age, Kaburler may have hauled more snow than the rest of us combined. Having a place to store our daily foodstuffs will certainly make our lives easier. Of course, we also intend to devote space to the cold-resistant corn after we can grow and harvest it. I hear the others have already found a plot for cornfields, so the larder may become crowded soon enough. I only hope we can figure out exactly how the plant fits into the ritual. Maybe we can make the spirits popcorn. I have missed you, Dartorgor. Although it may take time, I promise to read every single word you left us. I always enjoyed the wisdom and wit of your conversation, and now I have been blessed to speak with you again. Nothing could make me happier. Oh yeah, happy solstice, everyone. Like, actual solstice, not just weekend celebration. It's the longest day of the year. Deciphering the story of Dartorgor and the spirits will take time, so please be patient. It seems I must consult the surrounding stonework to glean its whole meaning. The High Larder has been restored, giving the Yaqui a place to store their food. Dartorgor's living sepulchre may hold the secrets to the pact, but there is yet work to be done until it is deciphered. Yeah! You've achieved respected reputation. Okay. I get to do 3 more quests! Yeah. I want to see what we have access to now. Okay, we got that last time. Wind up Yaqui. No way, Yaqui. Okay. I want to trade my icicle. First of all, the localization team must be having a whale of a time, as per usual. And also, happy Pride. Yes, exactly the other thing that I thought, Maddie. Oh, Rory, you may be just the volunteer I was looking for. The restoration efforts require a modest sum of coin, you see, and after considering our situation, a merchant friend was adamant he could find a demand for ice formed from mountain spring water. The arrangement has us carrying the ice down the slope to our peddler acquaintance, who then sells it in the city. Every step of the journey must be swift, however, lest the precious cargo begin to melt, and our plodding gait is simply too slow. Would you mind making the delivery in our stead? Make your way to the back of the High Larder, and our ice harvester will break off the largest piece you can carry. Humpst. Kirsty! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. We're doing some daily quests. It's very warm. So we're hanging out. I hope you had a good stream. Kirsty, say hi. Hey, Kirsty.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
Cursed Scooch.
Thank you for 62 months, Norwegian Assassin. Holy. And Harkin, 59 months. Holy heck.
Your boy.
Mousy blell, mousy blell,
It's all
mousy blell.
happening. But yes, welcome in, everyone. Welcome. We're hanging out, sipping some hibiscus tea. Happy solstice. We were just talking about that. It's the summer solstice today. Congratulations and happy solstice. Larder logistics. There are more restoration workers than ever now living atop the mountain.
It's me,
Hoomst.
your boy.
Executor the sub to mousy.
Tom Wills, thank you so much for 66 months. It's all happening. Oh, I said this yesterday, but just in case people missed it, I am actually for real working on making new sub badges. So I'm the alert that you saw when Kirsty raided, my everything alert that I made, I'm taking pieces of that and seeing if I can make them into sub badges. So yeah. Cowards wouldn't let me share a streak at 69. Wow! Oh my goodness. However, we have a tendency to overestimate our helpers' appetites. I believe the plan is to have easily constructed shelving on hand that we might compensate for these occasional logistical oversights. I ask that you speak with the larder master for the particulars. The weight of generosity. Good timing, Aurora. With the brawniest of my kin otherwise occupied with construction, I would prevail upon your strength. Some time ago, I sent a courier to fetch culinary supplies for the larder, but I suspect that he may be too heavily encumbered. If you could seek him out in Morlor's Echo, we would be most grateful for your helping hands. Okay, we got it. Sweet. But yeah, hopefully soon if I can work out making the artwork I made for that emote or the alert smaller, there might finally be some new sub badges for y'all. Finally. I'm not holding my breath. Fair enough, honestly. Are you here to help me? Well, thank the ancestors. I was so giddy about the restoration of the larder, I went around telling everyone I could find, and they showered me in foodstuffs to bring it back.
52 months. That's almost 2 years.
Maddie! Thank you for 52 months! If you need a hand, just let me know. Oh yeah, I'll definitely, if I continue to struggle with it, I'll definitely see if I can export the thingy and give it to you and see if you can work your magic. Oh, whoops. Not to be ungrateful, but I can only carry about 10 of these heavy stone boxes, and I'll need to walk slowly lest I drop the whole stock down the mountain. Think you could deliver one to Garharler over in Shelter? Your muscles may not thank you, but everyone else surely will. Oh, good. In Shelter? Where am I going with this? All the way up? Oh my god. What the helly? Is that a hype train? Oh my god, y'all triggered I haven't seen one of those in a while. Have they updated the emotes for them? I still love the waving goose that I got from one a while back. This must be the delivery I requested. Much obliged. This looks to be a Tuladile jerky, and the perfect staple for a larder, given its long shelf life.
Hey there,
That said, I can
demons.
only
It's me,
I can
your boy.
imagine something as delicious as jerky go uneaten for long. Conway, thank you for subscribing!
Hey there, demons.
And
It's
Fomic,
me,
thank you for subscribing!
your boy.
Holy heck! Yes, Sim, that's exactly the hype wave duck goose thing. And the frog LOL is also really good. Oh my goodness. Hype train level 2. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Right then, that'll be all I require of you. Speak to Vriarger for your reward. Don't mind if I do. Enjoy some light exercise, did you, Aurora? Rest those weary arms for as long as you like, but first accept your reward with my thanks. Harkin, thank you for gifting 2 subs! Solaria and Devil's Worker, you've just been gifted a sub. That was very generous of you. Y'all are so nice. Oh wow, this is actually really pretty. I thought you said Harkin there. Oh, I did! Dyslexia. Henar. It was Henar. I'm so sorry. Ah! It's warm. Henar, thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. It's Genuinely, my brain is turned to mush today. It's not even been just with this. I was reading a bunch of stuff earlier today, because I was working, I have like a bunch of little projects and things I was working on. And I typed up a revision for it, and then I went back and read it again later, and it was bad. Really bad, the amount of words that I just messed up because of my dyslexia and this heat. Not great. Not ideal. Another icicle for market? You might need a lighter one than usual. Here you go, freshly harvested hunk of ice made from mountain spring water. Hurry this down the slope to Solace, and you should find our peddler friend waiting by the road to Cosmuca. I'm not being timed on this, so I can... It's not the first I've been called something else. I was Omega once. I'm so sorry. I feel really, really bad. Remember these monstrosities. Oh god. You're the artisan who's to help with our shelving project? It's assuring to have Farafara's trusted friend helping lend us her skills. The idea is to avoid messy piles of provisions underfoot, so I want to make the most of the available space. The shelving I have in mind will need an adhesive that binds both wood and stone with equal facility. This crate here should hold more than enough materials to mix up several pots worth. With that, I shall let you get to work. Give me a shout when you have the components ready. Yeah. I am hydrating. It's a good shout. Everyone, hydrate. Does this need to be high quality? It does not. Let's go. Let's just do the thing. For once. Were you able to make what we needed? I sure was! Here's your glue! Yes, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Now I'll have shelving I can quickly put together whenever we bring in an overabundance of supplies. Please let Vyarker know that our problem has been solved. Oh jeez, that was wind tunnel. It's coming along out here. This is exciting. So... Oh, wowzy. Hype chest, open. What did I get this time? Is that a fish? Oh my god! And it's animated! Y'all got me a fish! Y'all! Ain't no way! We love fish on this channel. Thank you for helping out with our inventory conundrum. It was a simple enough matter, perhaps, but the high larder will only become more important as the days go by. We must consider the most suitable means to store goods, not only in large quantities, but in ever-growing variety. Foodstuffs, potables, and
Hey there,
sundry
demons.
supplies.
It's me.
All these must be kept in a manner
Your
which
boy.
leaves them unspoiled
Joe
and
Pride.
undamaged. Yo, Murray, thank you for 53 months! Double reading that to make sure I've not messed up another name. It's no Medkit Bemp, but it's a global emote that I now have. A little fishing, a little swimmy fish. Ah, you brought the Yarkways ice down the mountain, have you? I sure have. Yes, this is exquisite! So clear, so beautiful. But as much as I'd like to stand here yapping about the various and lucrative applications of frozen mountain spring water in the culinarian field, I really must trot this over to Tuliol right away. Thank you for the fleet-footed delivery, and please let Verjarger know I'll bring him his share of his profits upon my return. Reading hard. Ah, yes, the ads. I do sincerely apologize. Thank you for seeing the icicle safely into the peddler's hands. I imagine our patrons and Tulial will be grateful for this new shipment as well. Ordinary ice can be created through magics, of course, but when it comes to creating frozen dishes, I'm given to understand that the gentle flavor of our natural spring water is highly coveted. In any case, we are fortunate to have this arrangement in place. I can only hope that the ice remains popular until we have completed work on the restorations. Yay! We did it. We're up another level. It's happening. Keep in mind I will be doing some of these off stream basically to try and keep up with the momentum for this. So there might be some quests that I miss. Okay. And I got my little minion. Let me see that. I didn't get a chance to really look. Here we go. Wind up Yokwe. With the cooperation of the Pelu Pelu, their business-minded neighbors, the Yokwe produced a series of this mammoth as a souvenir for visitors to Zertgorte, the Open-Armed. Boasting nimble movement, ordinarily unseen in their stout physique, it is also proven popular among the Yokoi themselves. Shall soon come face to face, or rather face to knee, with those enormous Yokoi. Alpha no. Oh, I think my ticket's expired. Ticket expired. Yeah, oopsies. Oopsie-daisies! I didn't mean to do that. I probably should have taken care of that, like, yesterday or the day before. To be fair, it was really warm and I was really tired. Yay! This is just too delicious to pass up. Alright, let's go get new tickets. I'll even check just to be sure. Yeah. You ever notice when you hit random, it's not actually like really random? It feels like there's a pattern to them sometimes. 3069. I gotta choose it. Nice. Hey, welcome. I'm just watching this. Whoa! What the helly? What the heck? That's impossible. Or is it? This person's the last one standing, so surely... Oh my gosh. Well. Hey, welcome! Welcome in, welcome in. It's nice to see that Yojimbo, you know, has found employment. Oh, did my book expire as well? No, it didn't. Okay, cool. Perhaps I should go, actually level. Let's go do my... Wait, hold on. Before I make that decision, let's actually see what it is today. Okay, well, it's not terrible. It could be so much worse. Would anyone like to do their front line? If they still need it. If they would like it. My med timer's gonna go off. So we got Harkin, we got Manny. Oh goodness. You need to beat the Cancer Dragon in M12S. That's the first time I've ever heard it be referred to like that. Series milestones. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more. Any other takers? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Okay. In that case, it's frontline time, baby. Finally got the fending chest from Censored Name Dungeon. Yee. Is that the one? The yee yee? No? Or the other one? I mean, it looks good. My retainers have yet to bring me the fending top from Scary Bunny Dungeon. After procrastinating for 4 hours, I finally finished making my salad! That's the most ADHD thing I think I've heard. Holy shit. Now we wait. Oh, my head do be kind of hurting though. It's okay. The heat will break eventually. The heat will break eventually.
It's me.
Bjorn, thank you
Your
for
boy.
17
Mousy.
months!
Happy sweet 17 Mousy wink Mousy nod.
Thank you, Candy. And thank you so much. I need to stop yawning. Oh my god. Yo! Get in here. There we go. We got Sim! There's Medmoogle. Howdy Mousy, how are you coping with the heat? I'm getting by. That's for sure. I've got a heat-induced headache that like is wanting to turn into a migraine. I can tell it's like consistently wanting to turn into a migraine. But you know, the problem that I end up having almost every day now is like on my streaming days, I want to stream during the day so that I have my evening to do the other things that I wish to do. It just works out better for me. Unfortunately, the hottest part of the day at the moment is that time. So it feels like I'm forced to go back to like a streaming schedule that doesn't really work well for me. With all the other things that I wish to be able to do. Just to cope with the heat. And then of course by the end of the day when the heat has become manageable, because I've spent my day trying to cope with the heat, I feel even more exhausted. Why my sounds are still really loud? What the helly? We've not behind us, behind us, behind us. But yeah. Let's go! Oh my god, my sounds. I need to turn down, I need to turn down. Oh my god. What the hell? Gotta go, D&D time. Oh, have fun! I hope you win all your rolls, or have good rolls. You get me. We're like abandoning people. Maybe that's the play. Maybe we need to back up a bit. I also get D&D tonight. Hell yeah. I get to be a senile pensioner. Good shout. My posture is now checked. Whoa! I am not attacking the tanks. I desperately need people to stop doing that. We need to attack the squishies and then the tanks are easier to... Oh, you know what? This is very niche and random. But, anyone got any suggestions on where I can find a cute pill minder? Again, I know it's super random, but... No! Let's back up. Like, I broke part of my current pill minder, and I started looking up new pill minders, and they all look so lame. Like, surely by now, cool ones exist somewhere. Right behind us. Whoa, what the helly? Oh, we're getting sandwiched really bad here. Yeah, well, that worked out. Damn, we're like... How have we managed to pull this off? We were so organized. Incredible, honestly. Maelstrom never wins. Who are you paying? Almost jinxed it. I mean... Sometimes it just works. Do y'all want to free teleport to Limsa? Allow me to get that. Almost jinxed it. Almost. There you go. We did it, gang. There we go. Ye has been hard. That's 2 stickers. Wow, wow, wow. Is that the Yee top? Because that looks so good, especially on Elzen. Oh my god. That dungeon's gonna fucking haunt me. God damn it. Where am I in the midst of my projects? Somewhere. What are my other things that I need to do? Actually, how didn't I just level up as well? 95 Gunbreaker, good, awesome. 98 Dark Knight, it's coming along, good. I'm inching ever closer back to being an Omni tank, and at some point I'll level Sage and I'll get close to being an Omni healer as well. I'm quite behind on leveling a lot of these, to be honest. It be what it be. It be what it be. Oh, the heat's making my nose run. There's something else. I can't remember. I'm somehow almost an Omni melee DPS. I believe it. Hmm? How do you prefer to level? I mean, I make sure to do my frontline because I love frontline. Wait, is Beastmaster out yet now? I thought that was like... So they've put it in. Yeah, okay, 7.55. Okay, I'm not crazy. I was about to say, like... Frontline roulette is best for leveling DPS because the queue isn't class separated. 7.56, yeah. I was about to say, I was like... I make sure to do my frontline, and then I promptly forget about everything else. Oh, wait, no, there's society quests. Society quests are good. And then I promptly forget about everything else, and I do this. The roulette's good for XP. Our frontline's leveling MSQ and Alliance, or the other ones are kind of mid for XP. I do really love healing Alliance raids. I would like to get back into doing that. But I've been so locked into getting my final fish title for such a long time, and fishing is always going to be an addiction for me. Speaking of, I got the notification today. Purse of Riches. Less than a day away. Tomorrow at 3:15. 3:16, but basically 3:15. It's the last big fish I need. Disregarding ocean fishing legendaries. It's the last big fish I need. Before the patch. Good luck, though. That whole thing. I still think about that sometimes. How funny that was. Like, I forget that that's where the good luck, though, thing comes from. And then occasionally I sit there for a moment, I remember where that came from. For those who don't know the lore. I was fishing. Was it might have been either Cinder, Surprise, or the other thing that's there, maybe. What is it? Where is it? Hold on. Amarang. Yes, it might have been Horned King. You fishing? I was fishing. And some dude ran past me and was like, "What are you doing?" And I can't remember what he said after. When I said I was fishing, he was like, "Why?" And I was like, "'Cause I like it. I like collecting." And he said something really, honestly rude or something like that. And then followed it up with, "Good luck, though." And I was just so taken back by it. It was so funny. I was just... I need to get on, spearfishing at some point. Okay, chat, I really need to run to the restroom, and I'm gonna decide what we do next, because I do still have a headache, so it might need to be easy on me, but I'll give you words on stream for a moment while I... Hello, chat. I went and snuck a little snack. Y'all, I'm gonna be real. My head do be hurting. I feel this heat is so bad. Like, getting up and walking around really, like, drove it home how absolutely not great. It is too damn hot. It really is. It's so bad. Good news is that it's going to last. Like, let me look at the temperatures for this coming week. Oh, fuck off. It's gotten worse. This is not the week to be dealing with this. I have so much shit I need to get done. Tomorrow the high is 28, which is the most reasonable. The low for this whole week where I live is 28 tomorrow. And then 30, 33, 33, 34, 31. $28 degrees Celsius low. Oh, no, I mean, as in, the high tomorrow is 28, and that's the lowest temperature of the entire week for where I am. Yes, I know. Okay, okay, sorry. Brain mush. Okay, I see. I understand the message now. Yes, 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 yes. I get it. 34 degrees Celsius high as well. Fucking hell. I saw a graph today that showed, not a graph, one of those visual heat map things, the radar. And France basically reached the same temperatures as Northern Africa, which is a fucking problem. It's so bad. $31, $30, $31, $34, $36, $36, $34, $30. Tef, oh my god. Haburi, as well, you have the 36. And then 20, oh my god. London overnight could be as hot as Jakarta. 28, not 26. Oh, fuck. Fuck, y'all, please look after yourselves this week. I'm so serious. This heat is nothing to... Let's just sit here and chat for a little bit. I know that's not the most exciting thing, but like, I want to hang out with y'all, but the heat is turning my brain to mush. Pretty much everywhere it's gonna be hot. See, these are the day temps I used to see in Singapore. Fuck. Hey, do y'all want to help me with my carrot mission? What would... Find an orange shortcut often buried in fog. What landmark is that? Because that doesn't... So... I have, my weather app gives me missions to find, like... Find an orange shortcut often buried in fog. Golden Gate? Oh, maybe it's the Golden Gate Bridge. I thought I had gotten that one already. No, I hadn't. Hold on. Hold on. The way it was worded... There we go.
Its iconic orange hue wasn't for style or safety. It was chosen to make sure it really pops when aliens, earthquakes, or kaiju destroy it on film.
Thank you, Carrot. My weather app shouts abuse at me. I paid for it to do that, by the way. Like, I bought this weather app so that it would tell me I'm saying horrible, horrible things. Huh? Yeah. A lot of people pay to be yelled at by women, yeah. True! Thine enemies gather under the guise of friendship. Poison may be involved, or brunch, or mayhap both. That's hilarious. Teach their own. Not sure if I'd use a weather app to get that treatment, but okay. It's just funny. There's a lot of, like, really funny things that it, like, says and whatever. How did you know I like sinks? Thanks for that. But it also has, like, other things. It has, like, term of the day, which is goofy and insane. And it, like, some dude writes all of this, mind you. And then it has, like, a mission of the day where you get given a clue to find, like, a landmark and go and pinpoint it, basically. But I saw it earlier, and the orange shortcut, often covered in fog, was just like, I looked at that and I was like, what? I guess if it were worded any other way, it would have been way too obvious. But God, the weather. Fuck. Homies. Again, so serious. Please, please, please look after yourselves. Stay hydrated. Try and keep cool. Some of those temperatures are not anything to fuck around with. Like, for the entire day today, and it wasn't too terrible today, but for the entire day today, I've had an ongoing headache that wants to turn into a migraine. And the way I can tell it wants to turn into a migraine is that ever so often, it feels like I'm about to have the migraine aura come on. And don't take dogs for a walk with the pavement getting that hot. Yes, if you have a dog, it is unfortunately at this point vital that you try and get up a little bit earlier before the pavement starts getting really hot to get your dog out, because at the high noon point of the day, that the pavement gets so hot. Eyeball pain. Yeah. AC running, found out that somehow air comes in the house through my bedroom door frame holes. It'll burn their paws. Yeah. Yeah. My poor dog has just gotten over having a hurt, irritated paw. So I really... Oh. Hopefully these weather predictions turn out to be inaccurate in our benefit, like, to our benefit, inaccurate. And it ends up being cooler. Because, like, the worst thing about those temperatures is that's, like, the outside temperature. And then you've got to tack on, like, several more degrees for in my bedroom. And then, like, one or two more degrees for at my PC. Because this is giving off a lot of heat. Some of those temperatures may genuinely mean there might not be streams those days unless they end up being really late at night. And during the night, it's the bricks giving out heat. So bad. So bad. Holy. I might have pizza for tonight. As much as I love eggplant parmesan and teriyaki. Humidity also jumps right up at night. Oh, it was so bad this morning. After that storm last night, it was so bad this morning. Like, it was genuinely vile. So fucking vile this morning. I might need to make sure I have, like, Excedrin. Enough Excedrin. It really sucks because this week I have, like, a decent amount of work as well. Because I've got to do my, like, Patreon stuff and... Oh, that means I need to get on the sewing machine. And finish that thing. God damn it, I am actually starting to see zebra stripes a little bit. It's like 7:30 in the evening. This is so not fair. Boo! Hiss! How many in am I? I've got 4 more to do. We're getting there. I still can't believe how horribly inaccurate my mats were. Some of the mats that I did were like 20 off what they needed to be. And I don't know if maybe I accidentally clicked too many things in my, like, tracker or something, but... That was a mess to fix, but we're getting there. And then once I have the mats done, it'll be interesting to see if I can, like, maybe test synthesis my gear. And then we get to Gamba. And by Gamba, I mean, melding. trying to think of what else have I done. I made candles today and yesterday with like dried flowers in them, and they smell real summery. And I made a body oil yesterday and today. I had to leave it overnight. It's real flowery. Real proud of that. I made cookies yesterday. 4 candles. 2. So like long candles. Out of like leftover wax. So I got a candle mold. And a long wick thing. And basically a lot of like candles where the wick burnt all the way down but there was still wax. I got the wax out of those candles and I've been holding on to it, and now that I have the mold and whatever, I've basically been remelting it and then putting it into the candle mold, and yeah, adding like my own scents to it, because yeah, it works really well and they look really pretty. I love all my little arts and crafts. I finally got the presser feet for my sewing machine in. The ones that I had up on Throne have not arrived yet, but the ones I ordered before that so that I could do rolled hems have arrived. But on my sewing machine is currently a different project, so I've got to finish sewing that, and then I can go back to finishing that apron, and that'll feel real nice to have that done and sorted. So that should be all my mats. I've done it. Now I get to find out if I'm actually able to craft it. That's kind of exciting. Do I actually have, no, I don't. Oof. I need to like... What was this for? I feel like I have like too many mats somehow. Oh, you know what? Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's for this stuff. Only 1%. That might take some work to work out. I might have to do one of the crafting simulators and see if I can figure it out. But after like several days of putting in the effort, I have my mats for my my crafting gear. I'm quite proud of that. I literally just Raphael all my crafts. What's Raphael? is that? Crafting solver. Huh. Crested headband of crafting. These stats, right? Let me have a peepers and see if it's possible. I probably will need a tincture. Oh, I hate having to use it, but I want my stats to be correct, and I don't really want to do the craftsmanship. High quality. I got that and that and that. So that's good. And what, you just press solve? And it just figures it out? Oh, I can probably get rid of these. Hold on. What are you doing? I got... I'm in the middle of making macros, you know what I'm saying? Waste not, groundwork. This is sick. Oh, sick, you had loads of these. I was gonna make more. Because I think I have some of the mats for them, but that makes my life so much easier. So you're telling me that this could just work. Hold. If that's big if true. So this was for crested headband. Are all Final Fantasy games connected? All crested things are the same. Well, I don't need to make a bracelet because you accidentally made one for me. I need to remember that. Is that all my stuff? Oh yeah, my one octave. Yeah, we'll come back to that. This is a hell of a gamble. I'm just gonna do it. I think some folks in the chat might be able to answer your question, Brian, better than I could, because the only Final Fantasy games that I have played is Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy 16, yeah, 16, and a little bit of Final Fantasy 7, which I need to get back to at some point. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm locking in. I'm going in. I'm Gamba. And 11. Oh, a little bit of 11. Yeah, forgot about that. I didn't... Does this have an audio thing at the end of it? Do I need to fix that? I think I might. Sure do. If this works... Ain't no way. How long has this existed? This whole time, I've been either doing the team craft simulator, trying desperately to work out my shit. M-lock at the start of every macro. Ah, true. I haven't really ever needed that, though, outside of fishing, for whatever reason. Holy heck! That's my earrings done. Y'all. You mean there's hope? There's a chance? Crested Ring of Gathering, or Crafting, excuse me. It's so disastrous to override a crafting macro accidentally. Oh, I believe it. I've very luckily not had that issue yet. But I usually just take my hands off the keyboard in a Jesus take the wheel sort of way. So I need 2 of these. I can't believe it. I'm actually doing it. I tab out every time I'm waiting on a crafting macro. That's literally why I put the sound on the... Because I have all my journals and things. And the other things I do. Or like my tarot. Oh, let me pull a card for you, chat. I wish I knew how to shuffle really well, but I just don't. It got popular with this expansion with CE, IRC. Some of the websites existed in the past too, but most weren't as good nor maintained through ability changes. This is amazing! Look, Crescent Ring of Crafting! That's 1. I need 2. It's happening! Oh, this would have saved me so much time. my god, figuring out all of the high quality mats earlier with this fucking script gear would have been so much easier. Alright. Your card, chat, is the Two of Swords. Well. Is 2 one of the good ones? So, 2 is like a focused force of something, and swords is like conflict, thought, ego. This one particularly, usually from the way I've learned it, is it has to do with decision making, which is kind of easy to kind of work out when you actually look at it, because she's blindfolded and she has 2 swords pointing in 2 directions. So there's like a conflict, maybe some kind of decision. I can read what the actual book for this particular deck is, but that's what my memory of it is. Balance, meditation, diplomacy, which is very different from what I learned for it. Confrontation of the self. Okay. That's like wildly different. I typically read this as like some kind of decision-making thing and inner reflection, especially in how it pertains to ego. Swords anyway. Conflict. Battling Shadow Manny this week. Good to know. What did I just make? Crested Ring of Crafting. So I've got my earrings, my rings. Hey gamers! Battling Shadow Manny. Looking forward to 2 Swords Lady being in the next Souls game. So I already have the bracelet. So I can stand up. Oh no, did I do goldsmithing? I think I did goldsmithing. Do I have the Star Tech? Yeah, I do. Okay, we're good. Let me mark my rings off. Rings done. Oh, wait, I could have done my tools. Wait, actually, hold on. I completely forgot. Okay, hold on. Goldsmith secondary. Will that work for, will my macro work for this as well? You know what? It'll hurt, but I'm gonna gamba. Anyhow. I really didn't know if I would like this tarot deck at first, but the more I've used it, the more I've actually started to really, really like it. You know what I still keep thinking about? I I think about it constantly ever since I learned about it. The Jane Austen tarot deck that the cards on it depict like scenes from the book, like Jane Austen books. Like, come on, that's so up my alley. Any relation to the wrestler? Oh my god. I did it! Gold Thumb's grinding wheel! Oh my gosh! Hold on, so that was Goldsmith's secondary. Grinding wheel. I gotta mark that off. There we go. Oh, you appear to have drawn the Mr. Darcy card. Well, it's still the tarot card system. It's not an oracle system. I did check that. I looked it up. Chaps, stop praying for my streamer. She's becoming too powerful. Speaking of, oh, I missed something in the chat. Hold on. I can't scroll up. Got myself the Final Fantasy XIV MTG. Oh, the Commander deck! Yeah! I still have the Final Fantasy VII one in its box. I don't think I ever opened it. Or did I? I still have I have a bunch of stuff that I've not opened. I have all those cards that Wizards of the Coast sent me. Wizards of the Coast sent me that whole, like, set or whatever. Did you ever, end up completing the Estinian collection? I have no idea. It's been a minute. I nearly hit craft again. Gold Thumb's spinning wheel. Done. Okay, now we're done with carpentry. If I go down the list, this list, then perhaps we go to blacksmithing next. No, I did take the frame. I updated the wish list. I took the frame off because it's been up there for like a year now at this point. Over a year. And I don't even know if it's available anymore, so I've got to look at that. But, in the deck Sean smuggled across me. Yeah. I do have the cards sleeved in the Magic the Gathering box. At some point, I keep meaning to actually... You know, I do want to learn how to play the game, but this year's been... I'm so busy. I'm so busy constantly. Hold on, I'm gonna put this up here so that I can see. Gold Thumb's Pliers. Let's see. Gold Thumb's Pliers. Here we go. This is epic. My inventory is gonna get full. Oh, that's not my macro. Hold on. Whew. Okay. And that's why I can't use M-Lock. Too many wrong first misclicks and sudden panic flails to cancel it. Yo! Gold thumbs pliers. Done. Now what? Gold thumbs culinary knife is next on the list. I'm so happy! Oh, that was so much work, though. The amount of, like... I had to, you know, I basically spent several days getting my script gear, then melding it, and then, basically, class by class. So the way I did it, and I finished it today, is, when I needed to make the pre-craft mats for, like, blacksmithing. So I went and did all the scripts and got my blacksmithing tools, melded that, and then I did all of that, and I moved on to the next class. Well, we did it! What's on the FFXIV menu today? I am crafting my crafting gear. Which is very exciting because I didn't think I would be able to do it, and here we are. I'm able to do it. I do go through a nuclear launch like scenario every time I have to do an important craft food, Tink's right macro. Yeah. This is why I get Ellen to do all my crafting stuff. It's all been leading up to this moment. I know! It feels very good with the amount of, you know, work that I had to put in to be able to do it. You know? My inventory is a disaster and I can't really do anything else. But this feels very good. But yeah, to answer your question, on the FFXIV menu for today, we've pretty much already done all the stuff that I was planning. Are you planning on pentamelding as well? Yes. And shortly after this, you'll organize your inventory. I mean, yeah, I'll get it back to organized in the way that I consider it organized. And then at some point soon, I need to do the great fish desynthesis. In which I go through all of the big fish that I have caught and finally desynth what I'm not gonna put on a wall or in a tank, etc. Anything that can go in a tank I might hold on to, just in case someday I do decide. And then anything that looks cool on a plaque on the wall, I'll put that on a wall. But everything else desynthed, and then I can finally get rid of all of the bait that I no longer use, because I have the final fish, and currently there's only one more fish in, like, big fish that I need. You know? Is that 2 separate fish relics on screen? It sure is. So I have the Sky Sung one that I'm working on, and then there's Cosmic, and then the one that you don't see that I'm also working on is in my...
Bold of you to assume you will catch purse tomorrow.
Atlas, why you gotta be like that? You never know, okay? I'm gonna do my best. 3:15. I mean, long before that, I'll be there. Anywho, yeah, I need to finish my, basically all my all of my fishing relics are not done. And gold thumbs all. There we go. So ever so often I'll go out and I'll work on them a little bit, but I haven't really been able to do anything other than craft this stuff because it's taken over my inventory in a way that's like... What I may do after this craft is put all of my old gear in my chocobo saddlebag for temporarily, because I still need to take all the meld stuff out of it once I have this sorted. This is so crazy though, I can't remember the last time I was able to I crafted my own gear. I fell so behind after Endwalker that like... This is stuff that can be, like, decent. Okay, so we'll sort that out momentarily, but now I have a little bit more room. Actually, let me decent that now. Gold thumbs file. There it is. But yeah, you know me, I love fishing. I'm... And also, I need to do the fishing relics in order to get some of, like, the fish log sorted. So today I learned you can just click on the HQ title and it automatically uses all the HQ mats. Wait, did you not realize you could click that? No, I click the number every time. I mean, if it was a fairly recent thing, then I think it's very fair to not know that that was a thing. Gold thumbs round knife. One minute on those buffs, it'll last. So the synthesis has started, they'll stay paused without running out. Exactly. You want to know one of the ways that I know this? fishing. When you're like in a fishing thingy. Same with gathering. As long as you're in the middle of doing it already. So next up is mallet. Gold Thumb's mallet. Fishing thingy, also known as water. Listen, brain mush. It's happening though. This feels crazy. I can't believe it. What a beautiful feeling. All that work, and here we are. Incredible. Next up, Gold Thumb's raising hammer. Stop! Hammer time. I think the heat's making me delirious, chat. This seems pretty normal. Yeah, kinda. Incredible. I can't believe it. And yet, here we are. Gold Thumb's cross ping hammer. Da 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 da. Julia, music goes hard. I know it's somewhat controversial. Some people really hate it. One of my moderators, Aleph, he really doesn't like it. And honestly, I understand his reasoning. Me personally, I love jazz and swing. So this is like right up my alley. I consider this a banger. I love it, but the day music is too high tempo for hanging out. Okay, that I can understand. That I get. I see that reasoning. I think it's the band nerd in me. As someone who was in the jazz band and marching band and classical band. Just checking the market board and you're pulling out the jazz drums. I can see the reasoning. At the same time, I still just really enjoy it. And to me, this is just like This is why I'm crafting here, not just because of the market board, but because, like, I enjoy this music in the background, this jazzy big band. Gold Thumbs Claw Hammer. Synthesize. You have a notification. Oh no. I just realized something. Okay, I may have hit a hiccup. I'll have to come back to those. Because of the fact that I did all of the pre-craft mats with blacksmith, I didn't get my script tools for armor. So I'm gonna have to do that later. But we're so back. But you'll get actual tools now. Don't need them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoops. What do you know? Let me clean part of my inventory real quick. What is this used for? Ah, okay. Don't need that. I love how I've held on to those eggs since Easter, just for the sake of it. I'm gonna come back to the armor in a second. I'm gonna do the next bit. Crested Necklace of Crafting. Synthesize. User macros. 1, 2. Click. Oh yeah, I literally just made the armor tools. What do you know? Sometimes it just works out. Just need to watch out for any stat differences. True. Which is why I'm gonna get everything else done first and then cross that bridge. I do have that one normal quality horror that I'll have to address. Gold Thumbs Needle. It might not matter if it does all the quality first before progress. True. Every time I have to do a progress first macro, it scares the crap out of me trying to work that out. I hate them. It feels so wrong, you know? What if she doesn't have enough craftsmanship to finish it unmelded? This is true. I could meld things. Next up, crested boots of crafting. Hold. Boots with the fur. What the fur? The whole club was looking at her. Whoa, almost hit that. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, should've got low, and started crafting them boots. Script gear has better stats than unmelded crafted gear, but not as much as pentamelded. So if I pentamelded my stuff, if I locked in, because the two items that I would need to make with armor is the cooking, couldn't think of the word there for a second, and yeah, but there's not even script arm tools, right? I mean, there is, I just didn't get them because I did everything on blacksmith. What the fuck? The whole club was looking at her. Did I get Weaver? Oh, I don't have Weaver either. That's the... Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that either. In fact, I think my character might be a little naked. Yeah, there's that. Shit. Okay. Halt. Do not pass go. They should be identical, unmelded, or you can get the HK. So anything is just going off the dome. The dome is melty. Oh, I need to go get... How much do I even have? I have enough. I consider weaving more important than armor right now. Oh, Christ. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is so messy. Where is it? Star Tech Needle. Yeah. No, come back. Get out of here. You got anything in your... No. Update. I've got to put... Melding. Desynth that shit. Yeet! This means... pretty certain the melding that I need is XII. That's not gonna be purple, is it? It's okay, we cope, we cope. I only need two materia and we're back in action. So let's just go yoink him off the market board. And we continue. What is it? Which one do I need again? Shit. Command. Competence. Command! Here we go. I just need 2. I'll take 3. Okay. Melt. Oh, you know, wasn't there something earlier that I couldn't put anything in that was bothering me? I swear I had an offhand that was really my carpentry. Yeah, okay, well that carpentry's done, so I don't need to do that. Okay, we're back! We're so back. User macros. Set this up ahead of time. Let's sip the juice. My inventory is a disaster. Oh my god. Let's try and clean it a little. I don't even know. Otterel. He'll hold my things. What do I even have you hold, though? What was this from? Larch. Sterling silver. My eyes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. When the great fish desynthesis happens, we're grooving. It'll be a grand time, don't you worry. Okay, next up. Cresticulets of Crafton. There they are. We're back. We're back! Woo! A little worried there for a second, but we're so back. Doing this with a headache is really something else. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Incredible. Iconic. This feels good. Okay. Crested gloves of crafting. Next up. Synthesize. Kick back. Drink my hibiscus tea. I didn't expect this to turn into an hour-long... I was gonna end my stream an hour ago because of my headache, and then suddenly we're crafting, and it's... This feels very high octane despite it actually not being high octane, but like... I'm crafting my own crafting stuff. Gloves. Done. Next up, crested shirt of crafting. Oh, baby. Synthesize. Let's go. I can't believe how close we are. Like, I still have the issue of the armor or stuff, but you know. That's at 89%. No, it didn't work. Let's get the headband done. All gear is still repaired? Yeah. Gear's fine. Oh, that's painful. It's a cringe normal shirt. Of course it would. Of course this would happen. So close to the finish line. So close to the finish line, and look what happens. It would be the chess piece as well. Are you kidding me? Oh. Okay. Alright, what do I need? Shit. I mean, these are mats for the other two items that I still need to make, so... Ugh! Jokes. Actual jokes. I can't believe that. Okay. For the giggles, let's see. I'm gonna have to redo it. I'm gonna have to, like, redo it from scratch. Yikes. And if I'm gonna have to redo it from scratch, I might as well just go do the scripts to get the armorer's stuff, put the melding in it, and then do those 2 pieces with making, you know, with the stats of this macro and be done with it. So the very last thing that I need to do is the crested shirt of crafting. Oh, that's so... Wow. If you have all your other crafted gear melded and equipped, could you craft that with normal mats? Maybe. Put the gear you made already, pentameld it. I mean, I do plan on that. I'll be pentamelding shortly. I just... Oh, right, yeah, right. I have the armors. What am I... Again, I completely forgot already. There it is. Pliers. I'll have to look up the melding and stuff. Because I have a feeling we're gonna lose a little pretty penny on that. Do I have my... gear sets? I do not have the high tier. The high tier pentamelds. Crafting. $7.151 high tier. Open in Teamcraft. Copy this on your account. Hehe. View gear set. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where is it? There it is. View. That's Emblem of the Stars. No, I don't want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. Only change from 7.3 is swapping to Relic Tool. Then why not just take me back to that then, please? Older meld sets archive. Here we go. Cordius app. What's this? I still have loads of these. Well, the Ether Sand I don't, but... Is this the stuff needed for the mats I lost? Do you have enough of it all? Yeah, for some reason I still have 75 cochlear pigment, and I have 39 Cordius sap. So I'm real confused as to... Because I had the felt already done. I think I did a lot of miscalculations. Let me look at the recipe tree here. Oh shit, 39. Need 16? Okay, well maybe hold on. There's a possibility. So I need to go get some pelt. That's easy enough, actually. So maybe I did screw up. Because this, I still need to make my 2 other tools. Thank you, homie. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Oh, you just have pelt. Right, because you just have everything somehow. Teamcraft seems to suggest the relic and crafted are interchangeable. Okay. Okay. Thank you. This is very kind of you, homie. Oh, I have 1 slot remaining. So, the relic and that are interchangeable. Okay, 6, slay. So, then I will need to pentameld all of this, and... Were you missing any of the other bits? Honestly, I think this will be fine, because it's gonna take me a little bit to work this out anyway, because I need to start switching over the gear. Because my inventory is a disaster, as you can see. I'll put that there. So I basically need to sit down and make enough room and start melding. Dear God, that's gonna be quite the undertaking. I'm gonna have to finish this. Not right now because my head hurts. I need to go get food. And I think that's it for the night. Atlas, thank you for those mats. I'm gonna lock in and figure out what happened. Why did it go wrong? That's the question. But, chat, thank you for hanging out with me today. I know it was a very chill one. The heat really knocked it out of me. But next stream you'll see from me will hopefully be Wednesday. We shall see. Sorry. Hopefully be Wednesday, and...
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
Oh, hey, a mousy stream.
Bash, thank you for 42 months. We're just ending. Yeah, we're just ending. My head really, really hurts, so we're winding down for the night. It's too warm. Anywho, let's send you over and out. Ooh. Minx is doing Subnautica 2. I'm gonna send you over there. Incoming ad break. We gotta do this fast, chat. There's a Discord where we hang out, do stuff together, all that jazz. Thank you again for a great day of high octane crafting. Have a good night. See you later.